Everyone, it's Twyla's mom, Lisa, and I am here to do Crafty Wednesday with you. Yeah! It is March 1st, and yeah, I'm hoping that we will get some cooler temperatures because you know the saying, March needs to come in like a lion so it will leave like a lamb. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. This is the second time I am doing this video because the first time I did it, for some reason, I decided it was March 17th. Yeah, I know. I cannot keep the dates straight. So, let's hurry up and get started with this little craftiness, okay? Here we go. What you see right here is my Easter tree. Yeah, and everything you see here except the pins and the glue dots. Yep, everything except the pins, the straight pins, and the glue dots that I used to attach things to was from the Dollar Tree. But you can buy glue dots at your Dollar Tree. So, what I did, I'm going to set this aside and we'll go through the list of supplies that I used. I used a cone from the Dollar Tree. They're not very big. Let's see how tall these are. They are right about 7 inches and they do stand up. It's just that these guys, you know, the packaging is keeping it from standing level. The yellow yarn, I forgot, you can't get yellow yarn from the Dollar Tree. That's okay because some people do find yarn at their Dollar Tree. But I use yellow yarn to go around the tree. Then let's see, what did I use? I used some tacky glue to attach the yarn to the tree. And let's see, I used, now this isn't the package of eggs that I used. These are too bright, but I have some pastel ones that I used. But you can buy these at your Dollar Tree as well. I used my glue dots and I used window clings. These aren't the ones I used, but I used window clings from the Dollar Tree. So let me kind of explain how I did this. Let's move our pretty tree right over there. The first thing I did, of course, you take off your wrap. Then I take my tacky glue, and I always save these plastic coverings that come off of packages because I did not do like this going along the side of it because I was worried I would get too much glue. So what I do in situations like that, I will grab one of these that I save. I'll squirt out a little puddle, and then I'll use one of these cheapy brushes from the Dollar Tree. You can throw these away as soon as you're done because you get like a package of, I think there's a package of 12 or 14 in this package. But I will dip my brush and paint the glue onto the cone. And I do this technique for many different projects. Now, after I got a good strip of glue along there, you would just take your yarn. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, I'm just going through it with you. And you just do it in small sections and you keep it tight. You want it squeeze as you go up. You'll tighten up your, as you go along, you'll push it down. So that's what I did for the yellow yarn. And I just went all the way around, going all the way up to the top. Then when I got done with that, I got my window clings and I used glue dots. And what I would do is, like, I would put just a couple here and there of the glue dots, and I would just put my window cling on there. Now, if you'll notice, they were going to pop up. They were not going to stay right there. So that is when I got out my straight pins with the colorful ball tops on them. See that? I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah. And I just pinned down the parts that were popping up. Now, if you have small children in your home, you probably ought to not use the straight pins, just in case they want to get curious and take off with the chickie. But if you have any, I don't think that double-sided tape would be strong enough to hold these in place, but you could use some of the mounting squares from Scotch. Sorry about that. Or you could use some of this tape, which is basically the same thing as the mounting squares. It's double-sided. Now that will give your window clings dimension, like make them pop up of the tree, which would be rather cute in my opinion. I wish I'd thought about that before now. But I think that this tape, or the mounting squares, whatever, would be strong enough to hold it to the cone. Then for my eggs, like the ones on the top, I just put a big mess of them up there, but I did use glue dots to hold them in place. And then I just randomly put one here and there through there. Now I thought about putting a straight pin through the egg, but let's see if we can get a good look at this. They're long enough, but it was really difficult. Let's see. There it is. It was a little bit difficult to well, now it's not difficult. What the heck? All right. I'm a liar. I don't know. Oh, I know why I didn't think it would work. Because I was going to do it on the top eggs, and the pin wasn't quite long enough. Now I remember it wasn't quite long enough to get a good strong hold there. Now I remember why. Hey, that's all part of crafting, right? You know, you learn as you go. Yeah. That is just all part of crafting. And I'm trying to think. I was going to make another pom-pom tree. And I probably will. I will probably make another pom-pom Easter egg tree. But I really like this one. I really, really do. I don't know how I came up with the idea, but I just did. And, you know, you don't have to put these little eggs on the sides. They're just there to fill space. And I'll probably end up maybe taking them off. I can't decide. Excuse me, everyone. Let me get a little sip of my coffee here. So, that is it. That is my Crafty Wednesday. Now, I am working on a pocket letter. I have not made a pocket letter in, oh my goodness, it's been a very, very long time. But I am in the process of making a cannot talk, a pocket letter, or I would have shown it to you. I've only gotten 4 pockets made. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe in a couple of weeks when we have our next Crafty Wednesday, I'll have it all done and I'll be able to share that with you. So anyway, guys, I am going to get off of here. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you guys some ideals on, using window clings for something other than, your windows or your pocket letters or whatever. And oh yeah, if you do put these, use window clings, do not use hot glue guns to, get them glued on there. It will melt those window clings. Yes, it will. It melted one of mine. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.